Good morning. I think we just got live. Hi, people. Good morning. This is not planned. This is just out of nowhere. It is like 7:00 in the morning on Monday, June 20, and I have been up since I don't know 3. But I wanted to get on here and just have a quick conversation. Hopefully, it's quick. So, something on my heart lately. My hair, I try to pull it back. This hair, yeah, it's freshly washed and cray but cute. So, anyways, I wanted to get on here and talk to some people. I hope you can hear me. I got my pillow right here. My pillow. So hi, I'm Shekinah Glory, the glory and glory to glory. This is my channel. I help women with mental illness find peace and freedom. So I wanted to come on here. I just did a short, and I was going to leave it at that, but this is a conversation that I've wanted to have, and I can't plan it. So I could schedule a live for the future, but I think someone needs to hear this now. So first, let me pray. Good morning, Father. Good morning, Abba. I love you so much. I thank you so much for allowing me to wake up and have the ability to experience another day in this life. I ask you to please bring whoever is in need of this message to this message, put it in their hearts, fill their hearts, and help them have some release. We want to break binds today in Jesus' name. I thank you so much for your love and how you are so amazing and you have blessed me so much. Thank you. In Jesus' name, amen. So, number one, when you have to deal with mental illness, right? It's like a start of the day thing. So when you wake up, we know if we're going to have a, mentally hard day, I guess you would say a hard day, or if you're going to have an exciting day. So me personally, I was diagnosed with bipolar 1. So that means I have long highs and long lows. So realistically, what that looks like is when I wake up in the morning on my low days, I'm just low. I'm just like, what is the point of life? Like we're living, we're struggling, we're experiencing so much pain, and then we die. So why? So that gets me. But then on my high days, I'll wake up and I'll be like, oh my gosh, like I'm the queen of the world. I can do anything. I can quit my job and become a nomad or a vagabond. Definition of a vagabond is somebody that moves from place to place without having a home. So low days, I am like, I don't even want to be here. I'm talking to God so much, like, God, I don't want to be here. I don't know why I have to be here. I don't know what's going to happen when I leave here. I don't want to screw it up and end up putting myself in hell. So many bad things will come through my brain. It'll just be pointless. Life is pointless. But then on the good days, I say this thing that the sky is not even the limit, because there's nothing that I don't think I can do on those days. I guess that is part of the illness. A person close to me, anyways, my husband has to see me every day in these moods, and God bless him, because I know it's not always easy. But he explained to me, like, I was telling him, I'll have a great day, and then, if I get a package, if my day was like not so good, and then I get a package, it brings my excitement level up. I think that's normal. I don't think that's a bipolar thing, but a normal person without diagnoses, I guess, has a different point of view. So, but what I want to help other people, more specifically brown women, because I think there's a lot more that goes into our illnesses, our mental instabilities, than just brain, lack of, you know, chemicals being released, your serotonin or whatever. I think it's more than just that. I think it's more like our life. One thing I have understood and am understanding about having mental illness is it can be a gradual thing. So it doesn't have to just, like, it's not something they diagnose you with when you're a baby or something like that. It's an unseen illness. And if you don't have awareness, you won't be aware that it is an illness. Then you can't fix it. So I want to help my people, my brown women, understand why we have these instabilities in our thinking and in our living. So one thing I know personally is being here in America, we have a lot of stigmas. We're the angry Black woman. And I want to talk about that, angry Black woman. I wonder if people who say that actually wonder why brown women are so mad. Why are we so mad? Don't just call me mad and be like, oh, she got an attitude, she got the resting face. But do you actually care, like, why it seems like we're so angry? And it's not all of us. We're not always angry. Maybe we look like that. I think I have a serious face. If I'm just sitting and I'm just looking at somebody, I probably do look like I got an attitude, but I'm just looking. The face is just regular. It's resting, and it's not a B word. But I think we need to be more open with our whys. Why is it that we seem to have attitude? My opinion is we're tired of fighting the world. We're so tired of having to prove ourselves, prove why we're worth paying attention to us over someone else, why, we're worthy. I think we're tired of having to prove ourselves. And it's becoming very evident with the women that I'm seeing, especially here on YouTube, that are changing their lives and not continuing in the struggle. So I have had 5 children out of my body, 5 children I have birthed, but only 1 baby is here with us right now. The other kids are with their dad. Woohoo! So I have a lot of responsibility. I'm also a wife, and it's a lot. It's a lot to have to be on point for other people. Women, we are here to help, right? But it gets very frustrating when you're trying to help, and nobody's helping you. So I think a huge part of our issue is that we take on way too many responsibilities. We're go-getters, we're grinding hard, we're doing a dang thing and on about our business, and we forget that we're just human beings. We're human beings. We were made to be, not do. We're not human doers. Let that sink in. Matter of fact, let's take a moment of silence for being a human being and just being. Not doing, not aspiring, just being. It's okay to have peace. Okay, I'm holding a Star laptop. I think we put it over here on the couch. So, tip number 1, and this is not in order. I don't have no list, no notebook to give me any guidance. It's just a conversation. Tip number 1, embrace being a human being. Okay? My mother has, as we were growing up, she would tell us this thing that has always stayed with me, right? Shout out to TNG, Miss Delore. She said, when you're on your deathbed, you are not going to be asking for your awards, your certificates, your diplomas. You're not going to care about that materialistic stuff. You know, you're going to want your family and those who love you. In ancient times, they buried themselves with their possessions, their treasures, because they thought they could take it to the next life. And my question is, if you could do that, then why ain't it there? Why is it still here? It doesn't make sense to me. But I mean, I wasn't in that time, so I don't know what they were thinking, but it's like a blatant understanding that the things that we aspire to have, it's not going to go with you. It's not going with you. You can't save it. I have had so many dreams where I have like been given gifts, and like my thing is smell good. I love smell good everything. So oil, lotion, spray. I'm not gonna say I'm obsessed, but I will be the word that's not obsessed. Hey babe. Hi. I'm not obsessed with smell goods, but I do love them very, very much. So, but I have had so many dreams where I'll have like jewelry and perfume, and I will wake up and be so sad because it's not real. I couldn't bring it with me. I'll even be like, "Do I got that?" I'll look for it. Like, did somebody bless me or something? It's a dream. You can't grab the stuff and hold on to it so tight and transfer it into this reality. Does that make sense? I hope that releases somebody. I hope somebody thinks of that and is like, you know what? Why do I think I got to get all this stuff and work so hard? Number 2, working hard. I don't like it. You know what? I'm lying. I like to work hard doing the things that I like to do. I like to garden. If you look at my videos, I like to garden. I have a lot of recorded videos that I have not put on here yet because YouTube is not easy. You got to learn, how to move around. But anyways, I'm taking my time. So number 2, working hard is not smart. Like doing things that you don't love to do, that you don't want to do, that's working hard to me. I'm not a fan of working hard. So I do have a regular job for now. I have a job. I work 8:30 to 5, Monday through Friday. And I'm dying for the weekend every single week. And that gets on my nerves. I am listening to Miss Stephanie Perry and her house sitter school YouTube videos. Eventually, I'll be able to pay for the actual, class. But for now, I am learning from the school YouTube that we do not have to work hard. There are so many things out here in this world that you can do that don't require for you to be stressed at work all day. My job, I work in transportation and logistics. I work for an international freight forwarding company, and it is hell every day. It is hell. It is stress. I am ready to break my brain every day. And I say that I love it because I'm a control freak, I guess. I like to be in control of things. I mean, I like to be on top of things, organized, blah, blah, blah. So it gives me satisfaction every day when I can send out shipments and they get taken care of and picked up and delivered and all that good stuff on time and correctly. But it is still very, 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 very stressful. Very stressful having to be on point. It is stressful having to get out of the bed. Why do I got to get out of the bed and be on somebody else's time? Who told us that we had to do that? I don't know why. To me, that's modern day slavery. It is. They tell us when we got to get up out of our bed to be on their time. They tell us when we can take a darn 10-minute or 15-minute break. And then they tell us when we can eat our lunch and how long we have to eat. Is that slavery? No. I'm just saying. Wake up, people. So what can we do about this? Number 3, find your niche. Find it. What is it that you love to do? What is it that you wish you could wake up in the morning and pursue? For me, that looks like waking up. I don't want to have this. I don't want to sleep all day. I can't sleep past like 8 o'clock. I don't think I ever can sleep past 8 o'clock. I can sleep till like 7. And then my body is like, wake up. We have things to do, girl. Especially on the weekend. On the weekend, I am up and at it. I'm up. I am walking outside, straight outside. I go straight outside. First thing in the morning, I get my butt up and I walk straight outside so that I can get that energy. I heard something. I don't know what this lady's name is. If I remember, I'll say it later. I'll probably remember at the end of the video. But there was this African lady, this brown. Oh, she was Jamaican. I'm sorry. And if I explain who she is and you know who she is, please tell me in the comments because I got to go back to her videos. But this lady said the ground is magnetic. The ground is magnetic. The sun is electric. So when you're feeling imbalanced, go outside and stand on the ground with no shoes on in the sun. And that will balance you. So the magnetic field of the earth, the magnetic pull of the earth, the energy of the earth on your feet, because you know you have so many points on your feet that touch your whole body. Pressure points. But you breathe through your feet and your head. So you have the magnetic forces on your feet. Okay? And then you have the sun electricity, electrical energy. What the one thing that makes the whole entire world thrive and grow. And they work together to regulate your body's energies. That was great. That was genius. That was genius for me because I am a energy person for real. I'm very sensitive to energies, especially my own. So without even knowing that I was doing this, regulating my body, using the energies in the world, I was doing it. Getting up, going outside, putting my feet in the I'm in Florida, and I'll tell you one thing, it is scary to not have shoes on outside. I won't say I don't recommend it. I recommend paying attention to the ground wherever you step. Yesterday, I was out there without any shoes on, and there was a darn grub, and it walked straight. It was walking straight in front. It is disgusting. I can't even. I don't even know if it's a grub. I don't know what the crap this thing is. I have a video of I think it's called Live Grub or something. Before it was like Grub versus Woman, because I couldn't stop screaming, but I took that off because it was probably annoying. But just watch your feet. Take your shoes off, go outside, but watch what's on the ground if you're like a creeped out person like me. Okay, so that was 3. Was that 3? 2, 3. Hard work. We don't like hard work. So ways that you can be more stable, or ways that you don't have to work like a traditional job but still have income. I'm going to do a video about the things that I have started to do. I have 5 things that I have started to build to help me quit my job. I hope nobody I know I've sent this my videos to like some people at work, so you better not tell on me, but I am on a mission to quit that job. I'm so on a mission to not have to work a regular 9-to-5 job. I'm so serious. I do not want to work. I don't want, and I don't want to sound ungrateful, but whatever. I do work from home. I prayed for this job when I went to apply on my interview for this job. I prayed to God, like, please let me get this job. Let it be easy. You know, let it start immediately. Let me be able to work from home. Let me do this. And it has all been granted to me. Okay. Everything. So I'm working from home. I've been working from home since March 2020. I don't know why I keep looking over there. I'm looking at the darn light in my face. My house is so cute. I like looking. But I was sent home from work March 2020. And that's cool. It was 2 months after I got married. My husband and I got married January 12th, 2020. And I was like, I want to stay home. I didn't want to go nowhere. I didn't want to do anything. I mean, even church. I was like, I'm not going nowhere. I'm staying home and being married. Like, I'm staying home, and I'm not going to be accountable to anybody except the man. And I did. It was great. It was so fun. We didn't do anything but hang out with each other. But I was sent home, and it was not what I imagined. I was sent home, and my kids were sent home. So I had 3 or 4 kids at home. Andy was still home, I think. So I had 3 or 4 of my kids home. If you had to become a teacher and still hold your job, to you. I don't think we get enough credit. I don't think, like, there should be a national, we have Mother's Day. There should be a darn day where mothers get paid off of work, even fathers too, because y'all do the same. So hats off to dads that started handling their business too. But we had to really dig deep, and that was a bad trigger for me, because I like quiet. I have to be very focused in my job, so I can't handle the distraction. And let me tell you, when I had to have these kids at home while I was trying to do my job, and then I didn't have like an office or anything. We were in a 2.5, 3-bedroom apartment. We turned into a 3-bedroom apartment. There was no quiet place. My desk could not even fit in the room. I didn't even have a desk. Did I? I don't even think I had a desk. I had to get a desk and had to find a place to put it. And they sent us home with a laptop and an extra screen. I have 3 now. I don't know if I had them all the time, but that space, I didn't have it. I was just like, oh crap. And good God, he has kept us, because I don't even know how. I still don't know. I can just imagine it, and it was just horrible. It was just horrible. I set up the desk in the living room. You have no idea. Unless you do have an idea. Let's take a moment for those of our brain cells that we lost during homeschooling pandemic, because I know I lost a lot of brain cells. They just straight died. But what was my point? I kind of forget. I forget what my point is. That's why I should have a notebook, because I'll write down every sentence. But either way, so I was saying I don't want to be ungrateful. I do have the ability to work at home. I gained 12 pounds that ain't about to lose. I'm not about to lose, because the kitchen has always been 10 feet away. So I've enjoyed that part. But I do work at home. I do have my 5-year-old here, and I've had to make it work. We've come a long way. So all I can say is take it easy. Tip number 4. Take it easy. We don't have to, there's a slogan that says work smarter, not harder, right? So I have 5 streams of income that I'm starting to build. Number 1, thank you, Miss Stephanie Perry, so much. So much. You are my hero. And I know you're going to take this, because you definitely be like, yeah, when you have an accomplishment, she takes credit. Thank you. You changed my mind. So thanks to Miss Stephanie Perry and her beautiful friends who are teaching Black women. I like to say brown, because I'm brown. My hair is black. It's 2 different colors. So anyways, they're teaching Black women, brown women, how to embrace ease. That is $1 million slogan right there. Embrace ease. By house sitting, which is another genius hack for life. Okay. So thanks to Miss Stephanie Perry once again. I signed up for Cambly, Cambly, Cambly. This is a platform where if you are an English speaker, you can have conversation with people who want to learn how to speak English or perfect their English speaking skills. I'm waiting for them to approve me. I wish they would hurry up. It's been at least 7 to 10 days since I applied. And I do understand that it does take time. But come on. I'm trying to hurry up. But I'm trying to take my time. So a way that I am I don't know what the word is. It's early. A way that I'm trying to supplement my income is by teaching on Cambly. You don't have to have a teaching certificate. You're not even teaching. You're literally having conversation. I believe for adults, they pay you $10, like $10.42 an hour, I believe. And for children, they pay you $12. My job pays a little bit more than that. I'll take the pay cut because I'm about to do something else that I'm not going to be required to pay so much money. So I'll talk about that later. I'll put it in my memory bank. Don't forget to explain, kind of. So that's number 1. Number 2, thank you to Miss Stephanie Perry again. I have opened a Teespring store. Tee Spring, like the season. It's not called Teespring anymore. They just call it Spring. But if you put in Teespring, you'll get it. I opened a store. And I talked about in my last video with my husband that I have this brand that I have been thinking of coming out with, and I just did it. I did it. Thank you. I didn't even know I opened a store. So the brand is called Happy and Lazy. It goes with everything I'm telling you right now. Happy and lazy. Happy, happy and lazy. Happy to be lazy. Embracing ease. Embracing taking it all the way easy. So check it out. I'll put a link in the description if I don't forget. It'll be there eventually. If it's not there today, it might be there tomorrow. I don't know. But I opened up a store selling merch. I don't have to do anything. I designed somewhat the items. There's t-shirts, sweatshirts, jogging pants. They have a tote bag. They have AirPod holder. They have mugs and tumblers and different little cute stuff. And I'll literally just put happy and lazy in different writing styles. So that's number 2. Number 3, I started making candles. This takes hard work. I mean, not hard work, but it takes work. It takes actually doing something. The other 2, to me, they're a bit effortless. Like the store, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to produce the product. They produce the product. You have the design. So, like a shirt, like a t-shirt is probably $30 or somewhere around there. And then I will make $10 off of that $30 just for putting the design on there. I don't have to make the t-shirt. I don't have to ship the t-shirt. People go to their site. They already have traffic on their site. I think you just have to like bring people to your store. It's not like Shopify, I guess, or Etsy or what is that other one? I forget too. What is that other store where you can maybe I'm thinking of Etsy. I think I'm thinking of Etsy. Anyways, it's not like that to where you have to make the product. They do everything. You get paid for making the design. But candle making is totally different. So I started making candles. I have over 20 something candles currently sitting in my cabinet that I have not done anything with because I need warning labels. With those, I'm gonna I believe I'm gonna offer like a monthly subscription. So you'll get 3 or 4 candles, one for each week. And they're not huge, they're the little votive candles. But they'll have different moods. So maybe I'll do like a subscription like Ipsy. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. That's in the works. What else? Number 4, YouTube. Hi. So I started this YouTube channel last year, and I did my first video explaining the same thing, that I wanted to help people or women with bipolar disability. Bipolar disorder is not a disability. Bipolar disorder who also have children, and how to manage it, because it is hard to have to stay sane when people are driving you insane. And then number 5, what else am I doing? I know I had 5. I was just talking to my husband about it. I got Cambly, Teespring, candles, YouTube. What else am I doing? I don't know. I'm trying to do anything and everything but punch a clock. So, those are ways that you can generate income. They're going to take time. It is going to take time to build your own self up. But I mean, I've been working at my job for about 3 years almost in September, and they're banking on my skills, my organizational skills, my professional skills, my ability to everything. multitasking. We think that it's easier because you'll get a paycheck, but you still have to wait 2 or 3 weeks for that paycheck. You don't go to, unless you work for like a labor ready or somewhere that pays you daily, you're not going to get your first check that day. So the same way we take our time and we invest in these corporations, these people that are making money off of us, and then making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year and only paying us $10 or $15 an hour, and then still making us be like work mules, to where they yank us over here and do this, and do this, and don't forget to do this, and don't screw this up, and if you mess it up you get like, what is this life? I don't like it. I'm way too free for that. I've been working since I was 15. That's 18 years of my life. Don't do the math. 18 years of my life. I have, not even completely, because I'm the one, I was working for a daycare and I got fed up. I walked in one day and like the toilets were running over and I was like, that's it, I quit. Call somebody, I quit. I don't want to deal with the stress. I got to come in here, deal with these children. You pay me $8. Why are we paying people to watch our kids so little? They should make the most money, not car manufacturer. People who are really taking care of your child need the money. Anyways, I was making $8, $250 a week, working full time, watching y'all's kids, and they're bad. They're crazy. And that's okay, but I said that was it. I quit. I told the director, call the owner, tell them I'm not staying. They can call somebody to replace me right now and I'll wait. But this is it. That's it. And that's it. I walked out of there. I called this lady that I don't know how I met up with her. I don't know how I got in touch with this person, but I had something happen where I was interested in Mary Kay. And I'm like, oh no, because I didn't want to pay the $100 or $150 for the kit first. I really didn't have it. I was making $250 a week, working 40 hours. Bull crap. I called that lady. I got in my car. I called that lady. I'm ready to buy that Mary Kay bag. I probably only had $100. And I went straight to her house and signed up for Mary Kay. And I started offering facials. So I didn't really sell the product. I used the product to do my own business. And I offered facials. And honestly, for me, I kept my bills low. I think I still had Section 8. So at that time, I had very low bills. I think I only paid like $300 or $400 a month for the rent. So that was the thing. I made sure my bills were very low because I knew I couldn't afford to live expensive. I had 3 kids and I was by myself at that time. This was 2000, maybe 13 or 14 or so. So that's the thing. Offer facials, and I offered them by donation. So I didn't even charge. I asked people to just bless me. And I found that when you do, got dressed on, about to get comfy, I find that when you offer people, like when you allow people to pay what they can, you get more than what you expect. So some people might be like, I got like $15, but you can just massage my face a little bit. Some people might be like, girl, $50 and just take care of me. And that's great. Service, civil service will always bring you money. You'll always be blessed when you help somebody else. It is just that way. Look at my baby, he's so cute. So how can you embrace ease? How can you, as a person who has a mental instability, manage that? Declutter is another thing. Get rid of things that bring you anxieties. For me, I can't have a lot of everything. Like, I don't like a whole bunch of stuff anymore. I was a dumpster diver, buddy. I was a dumpster diver. I like free stuff. I like free stuff. I like Craigslist free stuff. I like offer up free stuff. Free. I don't have to pay for it. Somebody else can pay for it and I'll take it. I'm not ashamed of that. So, but I have learned that I don't need to get everything because I will be like, let me get this, let me get that. I'll take that, I'll take that. And my husband is like, no, you won't ever get a free thing again. So I had to like slow that down. And then I had to get rid of a lot of stuff that was unnecessary. One thing that I think is very genius to figure out if you should get rid of something, they say if it's been there and you haven't used it in like 90 days or something, 6 months, 90 days to 6 months, trash it or give it away. That's hard, but it is very valuable. It is very necessary to get rid of the things that are binds, that are chains, that are attached to you, but not doing anything for you. Let's take a moment for that. So think of the things that you know you have in your house or an area, let's say, where you walk through this area and you're like, dang, I wish it's beautiful, but it's just too much stuff. Pack it up. If you see it, something that you're like, oh, I don't know why I have that. Take it out of that area and put it in a closet or something and see how free you feel. And then move it from that closet out the door. There are plenty of people that will come and take your stuff that you don't want for free, happily and quickly. Give it to the church. They are the ones that help people. It's like, what? Oh, what else? Ways that I have been able to manage. Um, Quiet. Do you know that there's energies that come from electronics? Electricity, energy. There are energies that come from your electronics. Turn them off. I can't be sitting at my desk and then somebody's watching TV and then somebody's on the phone and there's all these different energies. Turn it off. Turn off the TV. Turn off the phone. Get it away from your brain. It screws with our brain. When you have your phone constantly in your face, this is an energy that's like sucking your energy. It's a signal. It's like screwing up your signals. That's the only way I can think of saying. It's interfering with your signals here. We should not have the phone in our face hours and hours a day. It turns your brain to mush. Makes you dumb. Literally makes you dumb. When you're dealing with mental illness or instability, to get stable, you have to take away the thing that is interrupting your frequency. The phone is interrupting your frequency. TikTok is interrupting your frequency. It is very easy to get sucked into watching things and being entertained because 80% of our life we're working. We have to be focused and on point and straight and strong and hard, and then as soon as we get a break from working, we're like, oh my god, now I could be free. Let me, check out my phone. Let's see what other people are doing to be silly. We got to stop that. Put your phone down, turn the laptop off, turn those energies down. Okay? Hi, one person that's here, whoever you are. It's still early. This is not planned. I just wanted to get on here and say it. How we can embrace more peace. How you can have more freedom in your brain and in your heart. How you can have not a full heavy heart, but have a light heart. Peaceful light heart. Another thing that helped me manage bipolar, triggers. I had to identify my triggers. So for me, that is loud noise. I can't do loud noise. Even though I scream a lot, I'm always excited and I don't like loud noise. I don't like loud noise. I don't like loud noises, loud places. That was a trigger. Another trigger was certain people. People that I knew I didn't like them, and I still felt like I had to be around them because they were family or whatever they were. I had to get rid of them. Declutter. When you're the one that's always like, hey, how you doing? If you need anything, let me know. And those people never respond. They're like, yeah. Cut them off. You are not obligated to be responsible for anybody or their happiness or their well-being. Ultimately, not even our children, once they reach a certain age, once your kid is 15 years old, 14, 15 years old, they're a grown person. They are a whole person. They have understandings. You can't live their life for them. Very scary, but it is just that. We have to take some of these things off of our plate and just give it to God. So triggers, people, places, and things. My job is a darn trigger. It is a trigger because I'm like, oh God, most days I'm like, I like the job. The company is wonderful. I have not one bad thing to say about the company. They're amazing. They're very understanding. But I don't want nobody being the boss of me except God himself. I want to be my own boss. I want to tell myself what I can do and when to do it. Triggers. Got to get rid of those triggers. Things that we think about. I think this is a huge thing. Family, number one. And I don't want to, yes, I do. I do want to break people up because Jesus himself said he did not come into this world. He didn't come to play with us. He came to separate people. Separate you from mom and dad and husband and wife and kid and brother and aunt and uncle to follow the truth. So I guess that's what I want to do. Separate yourself from people that are not on your path. There's a narrow path that we're on, guys. Few of us are finding the freedom. There's so many people who are stuck in this matrix of life, striving to achieve. Do you know that you can be on your way to accept the award of the year for person of the year, and that you can die. You can die on the way to achieving your life goal. That hits me real deep. Because then it's like, what is the point? There is none. There's no point. You're here to be. To be. I'm going to go to family. It was hard for me I come from a pretty big family, right? And we're taught to struggle with each other. Take on each other's burdens. That's your family. You got to always look out for the family first. Family is not first. Family don't even care about you half the time. Some. So I'll speak to those people that when you have, when you know you have to engage these people and you're like, oh, I hate having to go there. I really don't want to. Don't do it. You don't have to. You don't have to go to the Sunday dinner just because it's a thing that your family does. You don't have to go to church just because your whole life you went to church. Pointless. What are you doing? Why are you going? It's just a habit. You're not getting anything out of it. It goes the same for people, places, and things. You're engaging them and your stomach is churning. How do you not feel bad about not wanting to care about other people? That's so funny. It sounds like I don't know. It's a thing though. Why do we care so much? Somebody told us we were supposed to. Well, let me be the one to tell you don't have to. In Jesus' time, right? He sent his disciples out, right? And he told them, go into the people's houses. Go. Tell them the good news. Spread the word. If they accept you, bless that house. If they don't accept you, dust your darn feet off. Uh-oh, there's my alarm. Dang it, that's telling me get my butt up and go to work. Annoying. So I gotta cut it short. You have the power. You do have the power. You don't have to be like gung-ho, like, yeah, I hate everybody. I'm never going to be nice to nobody ever again. No, you just do what works for you. Talk to your Father in heaven. He's the only one that's going to talk to you all the time back. And listen, when he says, you don't have to, don't go over there. You don't got to go over there. You know that person's going to be there. Your energy, you don't even have a good time. No. Don't do that. You don't have to take on that project. We don't have to take on more work. What the biggie said, more money, more problems. More responsibility. How can we manage our mental? We have to manage it. We have to manage everything around us. Take your time. Forcefully walk slow. Walk slow. Drive slow. If you are stuck in something dead end, jobs, I'm not a job person. I am not a job person. Jobs suck. They suck. They don't care. You work your butt off for so many years. They'll give you the least that they possibly can. And then when you're dead, another person's going to replace you. Do more things that are meaningful to you. More things that you care about, that you have more passion for. I think that'll be like the going away tip. How to manage mental instability. Get in a quiet place and find out what makes you stable. Disease is dis-ease. We have heart problems in America. Why? We're not taking care of our heart. And that's our most important thing. Have peace, guys. Thank you if you sit here and watch this. I appreciate you. Hit the like button. If you are interested in more videos on how to just have peace. I mean, it's such a hard thing for us to understand, I think, or to grasp, is how to just chill. Take a nap. Anyways, if you're interested in more videos on how to live unconventionally, I think that's going to be a huge topic for me too, is how to be so unconventional, how to be the opposite of what everybody else is. I am such an opposites to everybody person. If y'all are all walking that way, I'm walking this way, and I'm walking a zigzag line just to be silly. It works for me. I have a lot of peace. And in my previous life, I had anxiety 24/7. We don't have to stay there. We don't have to live there. It is a progressive thing, you know. But there is hope. So if you're interested in more videos on how to just have peace and freedom when your mind tells you that it wants to experience what's the word that I want to use? Circuit, like it's out of circuit. I don't know what the word is. When your mind is basically telling you that you're crazy, you don't have to listen or believe it. Take a deep breath. Walk away from your station if you're at work. Walk away. When you get overwhelmed, take it easy. It's okay to take a minute, to take a break. It is vital. Surround yourself with others that are looking for peace as well. If you don't have nobody, come join me. I have like 50 videos. I'll do more like this. I'm going to offer coaching because I know people need energy from people like me. So I will offer coaching. That will be my next thing. It won't be super expensive. I just want to help free my people even more. We have post-traumatic stress, post-traumatic slave syndrome as brown people. And we need to be nurtured. So if you want more videos like this, drop a comment. Let me know. I'll pay attention to my comments. I love when people get on here and talk to me. Hit your notification so you can get some more life. Get some more life. If not, if you don't like it, no problem. Have a wonderful day. We'll be all right regardless. But I love you all. My heart goes out to everybody that is just trying to make it, and we're just so tired and we're fed up. This is a sign of our last days, guys. We're going to be tired. Don't give up. There is an easier way. And with that, see ya. I'll talk to you again. Bye.